I'm thinking about really testing my relationship with Sarah just for fun because we're getting too comfortable. I'm gonna get frosted tips.
I support it. I'll pay for it.
Pay for frosted tips. Dude, we can get frosted tips and we can do we can start like a boy band, like all of the Backstreet Boys.
It was funny. I was speaking of frosted tips and tattoos. I was telling my mom today that the Philly Tattoo Convention was coming.
Oh,
and I can't go. It's actually on the 10th and 11th.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 10th, 11th, 12th.
I think you only told us the 11th.
No, I wanted to go the 11th.
Want to go to the 10th?
It's Friday.
What time's the convention?
I don't know how late it goes. We could technically go in the afternoon.
Look it up.
I'll see, yeah.
Maybe I'd love to go.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to go. And she's like, please don't get a tattoo.
Do it.
I'm like, I'm going to get a tattoo.
I'm a bad influence.
I said, it's regardless. I said, wherever it is, you're not going to see it. It's either going to be covered by, it's either going to be covered by a shirt or my pants.
Yeah.
I said, but what if I got I love mom? And she goes, no. And I go, fine. What if I get a tattoo of your face? And she goes, ooh. I said it won't have the wrinkles. And she goes, well.
Oh my God. Young. Do you know what I would call our band though, our boy band?
What's that?
Backstreet Bears.
I love that.
Yeah. That would be good.
Backstreet Bears. No, because I'd get dumped if I got frosted tips.
Backstreet Bears.
Dun,
She
dun,
would not
dun,
leave
dun.
you if you
No,
got
no,
frosted
she wouldn't.
tips.
She'd make fun of me relentlessly.
Would your hair work with frosted tips?
I'm trying to think.
Mine would. I
Yeah.
could do frosted tips.
Hey,
Hey.
episode
5.
Yes,
No.
5.
This is episode 5. Bud.
This is episode 5.
oh,
We
hey.
did it. Episode 5. Guess what? You might have seen this. We hit 100 downloads.
We did.
We did hit 100 downloads. That's
But,
right.
like,
Just between 2 episodes, though.
Yeah, that was episodes
Yeah.
1 and 2. Episode 1 and 2 hit 100 downloads of dumb trivia. This is dumb
Yeah.
trivia. We should let them know.
What's wrong with you? You can't remember the name of our show.
he had a brain fart.
Yeah.
Just a little bit
Welcome
of a
back to the
brain fart.
podcast.
That was funny. Hey, welcome to episode 5, like we said, of Dumb Trivia. My
Yeah.
name is Christian. I'm here with the hosts.
Hey, it's Cory.
And
Yeah.
it is...
Andres.
And listen to Dumb Trivia, where the questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber.
Yeah.
It's where the questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber. Don't you step on my spotlight, Cory.
You missed it. You didn't say it.
I was given dramatic effect.
Oh, sorry.
Because I'm definitely not going to truncate the silence and just cut out any silence more than a half a second anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes in life, you get lemons and you get limes, and then you try to make lemonade. It becomes a limeade, and you're a little disappointed. So,
In limeade?
yeah, I only want...
You're disappointed in limeade?
I don't think I've ever been disappointed in limeade.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
right?
no. See, the issue is the limeade isn't the disappointing part. It's the expectation of lemonade.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you're
I get
promising
that.
me lemonade, I get limeade, then
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying, because life gives you lemons.
It's not what you want.
So when life gives you limes, you're like, can't really make lemonade now.
Right.
So, with that great segue, today's questions are all about horror movies.
Yeah, I thought that was our Halloween episodes.
No, Halloween episodes will all be about spooky. All mine today are my theme for horror
Oh,
movies.
for you, you mean.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was like,
Christian's
mine aren't
questions. No,
spooky
at all.
Christian's.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, our Halloween episode will all be about just sorted spooky stuff. Christian's episode for this, Christian's questions for this episode are all about horror movies. It's part of
Okay.
my my theme.
Yeah, that's
Questions.
right. You starting last episode, you're now doing all themed questions.
And you made a comment on episode 2 that I've not given any horror movie questions.
You haven't.
So I
Yeah,
decided to
that's
change
true.
that episode 5, which be proud of me for lasting this long.
I am.
Yeah.
So let's dive right into questions Cory and Andres are not going to know.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
probably.
You want to start us off?
Yeah, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
thinking, let me read a question. 1981, the movie Friday the 13th came out. Who was the main villain? What was their name?
Freddy Krueger.
Nightmare on Elm Street, bud.
What did you say?
Friday the 13th.
Oh,
I'll let you guess again, because you obviously were...
Isn't it Jason something?
it's Friday the 13th. No, it's Michael Myers.
Halloween. I'll let you
Yeah,
guess
that's
again.
What are you saying?
Friday the 13th,
Friday the 13th.
dude.
Oh, Michael Myers was Halloween.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees.
Lock him in.
Yeah, I think it's Jason something. I I'm only sure about Jason.
You're both wrong.
Really?
1981's Friday the 13th. The villain was
slash slinger hash slinger.
it was the hash slasher. No, 1981's Friday the 13th. The villain was Jason's mom, actually. Which is my favorite. So it's the kind of thing where in the like when it came out, it's not a big twist. But if you show someone it now and they didn't know that, like you guys, if I would have just shown you that movie and then you'd be like, "Wait, Jason's not even in this," I'm like, "No, he's not in this. It's just his mother."
That's wild.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't supposed to be a sequel. It's just like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a cool one. I like that one. That's
Yeah.
That was good.
That's
Thanks for giving me like 10 opportunities to get that right.
You, it's because you, with such conviction, just named other franchises. I'm like, dude,
Are you impressed that I got those right though?
I am happy with
At
that.
least you knew those?
Yeah.
And it was also like to drop the bombshell on you. If it wasn't Jason, was kind of
Yeah.
what I was trying to get
So
at.
either way, I was gonna get it wrong.
Yeah, which is yeah. Which sitcom, which ran from 1964 to 1966, is being made into a movie directed by Rob Zombie?
Can you repeat the question?
Which sitcom that ran from 1964 to 1966 is being made into a movie directed by Rob Zombie?
I'm trying to narrow it down. So that was what, 2 years?
I didn't know it ran this short. I had an idea that it ran much
so
longer.
It was 2 years, so that means they squeezed 2, maybe 3 seasons out of it. What show in the 60s lasted only like 2 to 3 seasons?
Well, it's black and white, and it's going to be spooky vibes.
Okay.
So, because Rob Zombie.
That narrows it down.
It narrows it down to like 2 possible answers.
Yeah.
Nothing?
Norman Bates. I don't.
Well, Psycho, bud. It was a movie.
Yeah,
Also, Bates Motel. Norman Bates in that.
I'm just. I don't know. So I'm making up stuff.
Yeah, I got nothing.
So your 2 options, I was thinking were either Addams Family
Okay.
or
Okay.
The Munsters, which is the answer. He's making a Munsters movie.
Yeah, I think the Addams Family's coming back, isn't it?
They've been doing Addams Family for a while. I'm excited
Yeah.
for the Munsters. I like the Munsters. No love for the Munsters. We just Addams Family.
It's not that.
Yeah, he's doing a Munsters movie. I'm excited. Another fun thing. We all know the Rob Zombie song Dragula. Really? No.
No.
I feel like I should know that one.
You've heard it.
I'm
I don't.
sure if
I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
we've heard
the
it.
Dragula was the name of the Munsters car, also, which is a fun little addition.
okay.
In 1997, there was a UFO sighting called the Phoenix Lights over Arizona. Very big. Lots of people saw it. A lot of people reported. People called it in. One of the first people to call in was a pilot who was flying his son to meet his girlfriend, like a good dad. It was a well-known actor starring in such films as Bone Tomahawk, The Thing, and The Hateful Eight. Who was this actor?
Oh,
I heard this. I'm like, that's incredible.
Kurt Russell.
It was Kurt Russell.
I got one. No, that was my phone hitting the table. I'm good.
Yes, it was Kurt Russell.
That was good, Andres.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is this going to be another shutout?
Let's not talk.
But yeah,
It's early in the episode.
yeah.
I'm doing my best.
No, Kurt Russell is also a pilot. And yeah, he's the one.
Really?
He was apparently the one who called in the sighting of this UFO.
Wow.
Whoa.
Right? That's wild. And he
Yeah.
didn't like come out until like 2015 on an interview, and everyone's like, "Wait, what?
Yeah.
Kurt Russell, you're just gonna drop this on us?"
So you mean to tell us if we find that archive footage of him like calling it in
Yeah, it was Kurt Russell.
somewhere in like some attic of like some airport?
Hey guys, this is Snake
Guys, you're not going to believe what I'm seeing here.
from Escape from New York. He was a character called Snake.
Ew.
John Carter. How many timelines exist in the Halloween franchise? Between 1 and 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Your
Oh,
options
that was
1
the
and it's
question.
between
Yeah, yeah,
1 and
yeah.
4.
Yeah.
How many separate
Yeah.
timelines exist in the Halloween
Yeah.
franchise
It's-
between 1 and 4?
That's Michael Myers.
That is
That
Michael
is Michael
Myers,
Myers.
bud. I'll give you a gold star. There were like 10 movies. And
Yeah.
there were a certain different number of timelines.
I'm gonna say I'll say this while Corey's thinking about it. I did choose a couple of Halloween, like the movie Halloween questions for our spooky episodes, but that's not one of the ones I had.
Good. You saying 3?
3.
I too am going to say 3.
I'm mad you guys picked 3. Because there's a... Or no, I'm not mad. Never mind. It's 4. 4 is the answer. Why I was mad? Yeah. Why I was mad you said 3 is because there's an issue with Halloween 3 where some people say there's 5 timelines. I refuse to accept that because Halloween 3 is outside of the canon of Michael Myers. But there are 4 Halloween timelines. You have Halloween 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, which is a separate, like, has to do with, like, the Cult of the Thorn. It's a whole thing. You have movies 1, 2, 7, and 8, which I like to call, like, the Jamie Lee Curtis timeline because she was in all of those.
Oh, okay.
You have the Rob Zombie timeline, so Halloween and Halloween 2 that he did. Then you
Okay.
have the current remake Halloween timeline, which is the first Halloween, the 2018 Halloween, and then the one coming out that's Halloween. Halloween Kills.
I'm excited for the new ones.
Are you? We gonna see them? Have you seen the new one?
Yep.
Really?
I've seen all of them.
All Halloweens? Even the 2018 one?
Yep.
I like the 2018 ones. Very good. Have you seen all Halloweens?
No.
Oh.
But horror ain't my thing.
Me either.
Yeah. I think
They're like within that like cultural icons.
Yeah, they're not like, well, the newer ones are scary because they're better technology, like better
Yeah.
cameras. They
Yeah,
can
yeah.
jump scares.
I don't know. The original
Yeah.
one is pretty creepy though.
It's creepy, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's scary.
When I first saw the original Halloween was when I was working at that grocery store, and there's a scene where Michael Myers chokes a girl out from behind her seat in her car, and I saw that, and I went to work on Halloween, and I came back out, and my dad's car seat broke, and it was leaning back, and I was like, I'm gonna get choked up by Michael Myers.
oh man.
Yeah.
Too coincidental.
It was weird. I didn't like that. I actually just revisited the Rob Zombie Halloweens. I like them more than I remember.
What's Rob Zombie's real name? Do you know?
Robert Zombert.
It's not actually Rob Zombie.
It's Rob something.
Yeah.
It's Robert Zombert. I like the idea of him being Zombert.
That's weird.
Mr. Robert Zombert here.
Here.
You guys know the movie Hellraiser? Of it, at least.
I know of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the name credited to the main villain of the Hellraiser franchise in the first Hellraiser film? Was it Pinhead, Needlehead, Lead Cenobite, or Priest Cenobite?
Needlehead.
That's what I was gonna go for.
You guys are close because you're thinking Pinhead. Still wrong though.
Yeah.
So he was actually in the first movie credited as Lead Cenobite. He wasn't called Pinhead until movie 2 in the credits.
Okay.
And the word Pinhead was not said on screen until movie 3. Yeah.
Well, why the name change?
Because he wasn't supposed to be like that important.
Okay.
It was the kind of thing where like it was an unintentional like icon.
Oh, okay.
It was just he ended up talking, and so people just associated Hellraiser with him.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the main villain was supposed to be like this thing called the Engineer, but the Hellraiser timelines are wonky. So what do you only get 1 point out of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Horror's not my thing.
yeah.
No, I know. Horror's,
Yeah. Your questions were fascinating. I'll
They
give
were.
you that
They're
much.
good,
Yeah.
I hope there's some weirdo out there who's like, these were amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Oh no, I'm sure there are. Yeah.
It's just not these
It's,
weirdos.
it's the one German listener.
He's like, I came for the Krankenhaus and I stay for the horror trivia.
We're gonna get so many emails about once this episode comes out, the people are gonna be just like screaming at their speakers, like, "How are you two not getting this?"
I know.
I'm glad I tripped up with the Friday the 13th. But yeah, I
Yeah.
found out about that Kurt Russell because I just ordered a shirt about the Phoenix Lights. I was watching a YouTube video on it because I thought I knew the Phoenix Lights. I
Yeah.
didn't. And they were like, and Kurt Russell. I was like, wait, excuse me. Kurt Russell, the actor.
Yeah.
He's a handsome man.
Oh, so yeah, you think? Oh yeah, he's probably just doing voiceover on the thing. Nope, he's a part of it.
Nope. He saw
Yeah.
it. He's, in that moment, he probably thought about the movie The Thing.
Probably
With an alien,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, no.
I was thinking that too. It's
Yeah.
like that's almost insane. Where it's like you get to be part of that get to be a part of the thing, and you see this
Yeah.
UFO.
Well, it's almost like if like Charlize Theron was like, hey, Charlize, we found this alien. Theron? No, it's Iran is the name of the country.
Oh, sorry.
okay.
Well, that derailed. I was going to say it's like if you told Charlize Theron that we found an alien, come look at it. Because she was in...
Alien.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah, she was Ripley.
I thought that was Sigourney Weaver.
God damn it! It's almost like if you told Sigourney Weaver...
You know what? But you believed it.
You did.
You were so
did.
confident.
I just created another timeline.
I know.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
This is my favorite segment, though, coming up. You know what it is?
Oh my God! Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Dumb Trivia's Listener Submitted Question of the Week.
All right. And who is our listener submitted question of the week?
Oh, our listener submitted question of the week. Let me pull it up for you here. It is a man, a myth, a legend by the name of Ed Schrader of the Baltimore music fame. Ed Schrader's Music Beat. He gave me a question. And
We're big fans of it.
I'm a huge fan of Ed Schrader. And his question, I gotta pull it up. I wasn't ready for this.
That's okay. We can always edit this down.
No, we have to sit here and we all want to sit with the radio silence.
Okay.
We can't do radio silence. It's too. It's no. Yeah. Ed Schrader, Cory showed us a video on like Adult Swim, and they played an Ed Schrader song, and I fell in love immediately.
Yeah.
And
So wait, I introduced you to Ed Schrader.
technically,
Wow, how about that?
yeah. And then I was the one who like I need to find out what band this is when they were screaming Sharon.
Yeah.
We'll cut in part of the song.
Donna?
Donna.
Oh, Donna. God. Oh. Sharon Theron.
Ed, if you're listening, please come do an episode with us.
Sharon?
Yes, please.
No, Ed.
Oh, Ed. Ed would love to do. Ed would come on and just do all
Ed, we'll take you to we'll go out for drinks. We'll buy you a beer.
Yeah.
and he's gonna give us all Frasier questions. He's really into Frasier.
Come do an episode.
Yeah, there's
We'd love to have you.
Yeah.
Oh, that took forever. Jesus.
I was waiting for that to happen.
Oh, I found it.
You
10
did?
10 minutes later. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
What band once considered Courtney Love for the role of lead singer before opting out for a soap opera actor named Mike? He picked the most obscure.
Yeah.
Wait, so say this again?
What band once considered Courtney Love, the woman who may or may not have killed Kurt Cobain,
Yeah.
Yep.
for the role of lead singer before opting out for a soap opera actor named Mike?
What band?
What band? Your options, let me think here. Your options are Senses Fail, Kill Switch Engage, Smashing Pumpkins, or Faith No More.
I'm going with Faith No More.
Okay? I just really picked just 4 really alt bands.
Yeah. Smashing Pumpkins.
It was Faith No More.
Oh.
Well, you did
Nice
get it.
job.
All right.
Thanks, Ed.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Ed.
Thank you, Ed.
I appreciate it, bud. Hey,
Hey. That was fun.
Ed, I love you.
Ed, guess what?
It's Dumb Trivia's Listeners a Minute Question of the Week. Now back to the show.
I can't get over these little jingles. They're ridiculous.
They're fun.
They're so
we're,
fun.
We're really glad that you like them.
I was not expecting that. I knew you were pulling something when Andre started filming me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we gotta get your reaction.
Yeah.
What if I was just like, these are great. Thank you.
Just
Well, that's not the
Thank
type of
you.
person you are.
Yeah.
So we knew that wasn't.
That's
a
fair.
possibility.
Yeah.
even if you were, that we'd still record it.
So in the first edition that we got back from the guy for the jingle,
Yeah.
main
Oh, yeah.
jingle, he said Andres' name. He goes with Cory, Andre, Christian.
Andre.
So I had to send the guy a voice recording how to say Andres' name.
That's,
Andres.
that's funny.
Andres.
Wait,
Nothing I haven't dealt with at all in my
Even
nothing
my
I've
phone
done.
calls you Andre.
dude.
My phone calls you Andre.
I spend my whole life being called Christina.
Christina.
Once a day, I get an email from
Really?
a client at work where they're like, Miss, and then it's
Oops.
my picture is next to me,
That's pretty bad.
and I'll respond with like, thanks, Christian.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't emphasize. Yeah, just you just got to put in your signature on your work email. I can't emphasize this enough. Christian.
I
I
like.
like
You don't look like
a girl.
Christina.
Yeah.
It's also
You
not a
look like a
hard.
woman.
It's also it's also not a hard.
Yeah, we know what you were going for.
No, I was going for that.
No, you were. It's also not a hard name. Like my priest at my confirmation called me Christina. I knew him my whole life.
Really?
That's one of my biggest pet peeves.
Yeah.
Is when you're emailing someone and they get your name wrong and it's literally
Yeah.
in
Email.
the
I know.
email.
Yeah.
I know.
Mine's always Corey.
Yeah, I was going to
Pre-
say that. I'm pretty sure you told us about that before.
Always.
Someone always puts an E
It
in your
says
name.
it right there. Now, granted, autocorrect is a thing, and most
Yeah.
phones correct my name with the EY.
Yeah.
It's just Cory. But still,
Yeah, professional setting. You really got to proofread that kind
just
of thing.
give it a once over.
Yeah.
Just a once.
Yeah.
Dude, high school was the worst. I got called Christina, Chris, fat piece of shit. People called me whatever they wanted.
All right, Andres and Fat Pizza. You ready to go?
Bring it on.
All right, I'll do my questions.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hear them.
Yeah, go
All
for it.
right. Which web browser was the first to feature tabbed browsing? You know tabs?
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
The choices are
Okay.
Tabby browser,
Bud, you wrote these.
Tabby browser, Netscape,
What was it?
Netscape,
Netscape.
yep, Internet Works, or Mozilla.
Are you? I don't want to like step in your. Was it Netscape what you were trying to say?
It might have been. I just might have put two E's. I think it was
Oh.
Netscape.
Netscape is
Okay.
my answer.
What was
Netscape. Yeah, my I hit two E's by accident.
No, that's all right.
Netscape.
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 Listen, we all make mistakes.
I just think they're neat.
Yeah.
You said what's her name? It was the other actress in Alien.
I've never
Yeah,
made a
yeah.
mistake. I've never made a mistake in my life. I'm not talking about.
All right. So
Wait, what was
first
the?
to feature tab browsing?
I didn't
Tabby
e-
browser,
Okay.
Netscape or Netscape,
Okay.
Internet Works or Mozilla. What was your answer?
Neatscape.
Netscape. And what's yours?
I'll go Tabby browser.
Tabby browser. The answer is Internet Works.
I didn't know Internet Works was a thing.
Yeah, neither did I.
Although the concept of GUI tabs dates back decades and first began appearing in commercial products as early as 1982 with IBM's WordVision processor, the first web browser with a tabbed interface did not appear until the mid-1900s. 1990s, 1900, holy crap.
Yeah.
1952, we had internet.
A samurai could have faxed Abraham Lincoln.
Mid-1990s, sorry. In 1994, Booklink Technologies released the Internet Works web browser. Internet Works' most prominent feature was a tab GUI, wherein tabs were laid out across the bottom of the browser pane and new browser instances were kept within the same application window.
That's nifty.
Yeah.
So it was the interface was copied by other browsers, including Internet Explorer,
Yeah.
Netcapter. I've never.
Oh, I never heard of that.
Yeah, it beats me.
Oh, Internet Explorer add-on shell Netcapter, and the iBrowse web browser in the late 1990s. Tab browsing didn't really take hold until the early 2000s, after modern browsers like Opera and Mozilla Firefox adopted.
Yeah.
I liked Opera. I used Opera when I was a
Did you?
little...
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, neither have I.
When I was a little computer geek and I would run like Linux kernels and stuff, and I like...
Yeah.
Oh, I would do so much shit to my computer. I would I'd sit there and I would use the root code, and I would use sudo apt-get, and I would type in the command prompts.
I didn't know how to delete my browser internet history.
I made some.
Oh, neither
weird
did I.
comments. Mom, I was looking for the sporting goods store. I swear. No, Mom, no, I didn't mean that.
Second question.
We don't want to go down that rabbit hole.
At least not
we
yet.
all have stories here,
Yeah.
not knowing how to delete them.
Yes.
Speak for yourself. I was always.
Wow, big shot here.
I was. Yeah, I was a. I grew up in a Catholic household. I already had the fear of God in me. I didn't have the fear of my mother.
That is.
I mean, I grew up-
The fear of God.
I
It is
grew
the
up
same
raised
thing.
a Catholic, but the only thing I had was the fear of my mother.
Oh, see,
You
no.
still do.
Yeah,
Oh,
what are you
absolutely.
talking about? I'm still scared of your mother.
Oh, she's.
No, she's a
amazing.
sweetheart.
I love her.
Just don't get her mad.
Yes,
I've heard those business calls, man.
She's a boss ass bitch.
She is.
she is a VP.
Good old,
Very pretty. That's what that stands
good old
for.
Teresa.
Yeah.
God, we love her. What an icon.
What's your next
Yes,
question,
indeed.
bud?
Yeah.
I could just go on and on.
I was
about
gonna say
Andres and Pam.
Teresa Power.
Teresa and George, just what a dynamic duo.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I
They're
strive
great.
to be them when I'm older.
I'm very excited for them to listen to this
Me too,
episode.
man. Me too.
So are we gonna say anything nice about Izzy, or are we just gonna ignore her?
Oh, we love
Should-
Izzy.
Yeah. Well,
Talk
okay.
about the dynamic
Well,
power.
Next
Yeah.
episode we'll do.
Yeah.
we'll heap praise upon
she
Izzy.
she also
Right.
she also wants to come on as a guest host, so we're
Izzy, you should definitely come on.
yeah.
I'd be cool with that.
We'd also like your listener submitted question of the week is. So please email dumb
we could
trivia.
use a good female influence on this show.
Yeah.
Okay, because there's just so much testosterone between the three
This
of us.
is just the most testosterone-driven show. I can't handle it.
What do you got, bud?
Yeah.
Lyme disease is named after what?
Fruit. I don't think it's fruit.
Yeah.
I can talk to you about how I think Lyme disease was a government bioweapon that leaked. I had a whole book on that.
We're not going to get into conspiracy theories right
Yeah.
now.
I did tell you that.
But if you subscribe to our Patreon,
Yeah.
we do have an episode. It comes out bi-weekly that we talk about all the conspiracy theories that we do have.
You just get
Visit
to
us-
listen to Christian yell at you
Visit
guys.
us at patreon.com/dumbtrivia.
This is just going to be the episodes where I get to yell at you guys about the weird things
Yeah.
that I woke up with.
Yeah.
Cold
Eventually,
sweat.
we're going to have to make a Patreon. I keep
Yeah.
promoting it, and we don't have it.
Yeah.
I kind
know,
of expected
right?
us to make it after last episode because we were very
Maybe we should.
I was like,
Yeah.
we sold it very intensely. Let's do it.
We
whatever.
did.
We
got
should probably talk about the actual logistics of that.
Yeah, I
That
think
could
we
get
should.
hairy.
Yeah.
What?
People pay us, and we don't. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to
We
figure
all
it out.
yeah, and
We'll
yeah,
figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Patreon.com/
We'll figure it out.
we will.
Okay, but Lyme disease named after what?
A dude, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's got to be by the guy who discovered the disease. Or
The female scientist who discovered the disease.
true. The,
Yes.
well,
It was
well,
actually named after a town.
Oh.
really?
Yeah. In 1975, the disease was diagnosed for the first time as a separate condition in the town of Old Lyme, Connecticut,
Huh.
from which the disease derives its name.
Fair enough.
Oh, so that's why in Madagascar when somebody asks what does Connecticut have to offer us, and the draft says Lyme disease.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wait,
Deep
what's
cut.
that again?
In Madagascar, I think Marty wants to go to Connecticut or something, and Alex asked him what does Connecticut have to offer us, and the draft goes Lyme disease.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny. I don't think anybody caught that.
That's a deep
deep
cut.
joke right
That
there.
is a deep cut.
There are like 12 people,
Yeah.
all of our listeners, who get that joke.
Yeah, I know, right? Now
although
everyone,
although
I'm
there
going to
was
make
a
everybody go back and watch Madagascar.
I know, yeah.
I want to see that part.
Yeah.
Although there was a vaccine on the market between 1998 and 2002, it was removed from the market due to poor sales, lack of insurance coverage, and rumors about adverse effects.
Now
It almost sounds like every other vaccine that's on the market.
let that sink in. The vaccine for Lyme disease was a medicine was removed because of poor sales.
Yeah, right.
I got to put in the national anthem right now.
America.
Only in America.
I really
Only in America.
I
Only in
really like
America.
this next question.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
But can I
Yeah, please.
closing thoughts on the Lyme disease thing?
Yeah.
What a legacy to leave on the world.
Yeah.
What is your town known for? A disease.
Yeah.
Could be worse. It could be like Centralia. Like, what's your town known for? Catching on fire underground.
Yeah.
Could be Abbottstown.
Right.
Yeah.
Legacy dumb trivia host.
That's not bad of a legacy though.
Wait, I'm sorry, but now we're going to go back on this. Abbottstown, for the longest time on their Wikipedia page, had a person listed for the inventor of something. Completely fake. It was one of the dudes who went to my high school. He did it and like created a bunch of fake websites to act as like the sources so it didn't get flagged.
Wow.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
That
It
is
was
dedication.
You got to be really bored to do that.
It was like,
Yeah.
dude, it was like 2010, like when you
Yeah.
could do stuff like that pretty easily.
back when all our teachers were telling us, no, you can't use Wikipedia as a source.
Exactly
because
why
it's-
he did it.
Because people can just go in and change things.
Little do they know.
Bullshit.
Little do they know.
Yeah,
I
right.
tried to mess with Wikipedia articles many times, and my IP got flagged at one
Yeah.
point.
Really?
Wow.
I couldn't edit for a couple days
Wow.
Impressive.
because
You know what you should use?
a VPN.
Is a VPN. This week's episode is
By
sponsored by
NordVPN. No.
NordVPN.
I wish.
Use coupon code DumbTrivia at checkout for 50% off your first 3 months.
Parody comedy. Don't sue us.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your next question? Bud?
Or sponsor us.
Or
Yeah.
sponsors. Better question. There's a better
We
solution.
don't
to
even
this.
want money, Nord. We just
I
give
just
us
want a
your
VPN.
service.
Yeah, I just want a
give us your
VPN.
service.
I'll
We'll-
use it in a
we'll-
heartbeat.
Yeah.
Corey, what's your next question?
Like
What
to
do you
up
really
our
like?
German listening audience.
How long can sloths hold their breath?
Whoa.
You know, the cuddly little creatures that
Yeah.
rip your eyeballs out.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I know the terrifying monster beasts.
Have you ever seen a sloth wet?
Yeah, they're terrifying.
Oh my god.
It's like seeing a bear wet.
Yeah. Oh, that's even scarier.
Or no, bear shaved. That's what it was. Bear wet. Bears are wet all the time. What am I saying? Koala's wet. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Bear shaved is terrifying.
Yes.
But how long can a sloth hold its breath?
I'm gue-
22 minutes.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's a substantial amount of time, seeing that they're pretty slow.
Corey, 2 seconds.
I will say they can hold their breath longer than a dolphin can. And dolphins. swim
Whoa,
longer.
really?
Wow.
Dolphin. I'll give you a little hint.
Yeah.
Dolphins need to come up for air after about 10 minutes.
So 22
Okay.
minutes would still be there. What sick fuck tested this?
Yeah,
There's
I know,
a man
right?
in the
Yeah.
laboratory
holds
drowning
a
sloth.
sloth's snout.
Oh, you haven't answered yet. Though.
Yeah.
22 minutes.
Oh, you said 22
Yeah.
minutes?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you said it's obviously longer than 10
It's
minutes.
longer than 10 minutes.
So that's why I
Wow.
kept 22. 'Cause
Yeah, all right, that's a good guess.
I'll go 15.
It's 40. Approximately
What?
40 minutes.
What?
Yeah, they slow their heart rates down.
Oh, they get real technical.
Yeah,
Whoa.
how did we evolve to be the dominant species?
I don't know.
I could flick a sharp piece of metal at your neck right now and potentially kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sloths can hold their breath
Yeah.
for 40 minutes. They don't
Yeah.
ever need to do
Yeah.
it. There's never a scenario where a sloth needs to be underwater for 40 minutes, but they can do it.
I could cut off one of your appendages and it's not growing back.
Snail will grow back, though.
Yeah.
starfish.
Was
Yeah.
it, worms, you can cut in 8 pieces and they will just become 8 different worms.
Yeah.
Insane.
So 40 minutes, you said?
Yeah,
Sloth does not need to hold his breath for 40 minutes. I'm
And
just
it,
going to
and,
call
it,
him.
and it helps achieve that by slowing down its heart rate.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It makes me mad, kind of.
What
was that? Was that a 1 or 2 question? That was 2 or 3.
That was like 4.
was it for?
No, I think that was 3.
Yeah.
because I only have 2 left on.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it was the Lyme disease, then it was what was the first
Browser.
one? The browser. So and
Browser,
that was the
and then-
sloth. So that was that was 3.
got it. Okay, cool. Sorry.
Do you by any chance know why a sloth would need to hold its breath for 40 minutes?
I didn't dive
question.
that deep into it.
Okay, that's fine.
See, because I'm in that same boat where there's very few scenarios I can think of where
Yeah.
I'm like, thank
Yeah.
God that sloth could hold his breath for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Australian wildfires, holding its breath from the smoke.
Huh. Yeah, that.
Now-
I could see that.
Now, I'm going to throw a curveball on your amazing idea.
Yeah.
Don't think they're Australian. I think you're thinking of koala bears, bud.
Oh,
Sloths are
Crap.
South American.
are they South American?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen them at the zoo here.
In Philadelphia. Oh, yeah. Man.
I love saying things, just seeing Christian's like reaction.
Oh, guys, we went down there. We were out in Fairmont Park the other week. We saw that Philadelphia sloth.
We did go on a good hike though in Fairmont
It
Park.
was Fairmont Park's nice. No Philadelphia sloths. We did see a tent though, which no one in it, which was kind of weird.
It was deep in the woods.
And like on a hill though,
If,
like a place
very
I
big-
wouldn't
yeah.
want to be
Yeah.
in a tent.
If Red Dead Redemption 2 has taught me anything, don't walk up to a random tent.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Way down south in the land of traders. What's up, Cory? What's your next one?
Yeah. What's your
How
next
many
one?
hearts do octopuses have?
Oh my God! Damn
Octopuses
it!
or octopi? Do you have the same
God
question?
damn it! Yeah, but I had it slated for like episodes like way later. So Christian.
Oh, all right. Well,
yeah,
then
It is octopuses though.
it is octopuses.
yeah.
E-
Oh wait, no.
etymologically.
I think it was for this episode. Damn it! It was for this episode. That was my first question.
Sorry, bud.
It's
At least
okay.
you're like prepared in advance.
Yeah. Okay. I got something to add for this, but we'll wait after. We'll wait for after this. Yeah.
4.
Good guess. Well, you know.
Yeah. You
Oh, am I
were,
right?
You were. No, you were
No,
really close
it's
though.
3.
Ah,
Yeah, 1 pumps blood to the whole system.
Yeah.
And then 2 are dedicated just to the gills.
Yeah.
it's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
Octopuses are
Scary. Octopus. Are we talking about how there's no genetic match on Earth for stuff outside of octopus?
really?
That
really?
their DNA is independent,
All right.
They're incredibly
They're
smart
definitely
creatures,
alien.
too.
which could mean they're alien. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they can fit through the tiniest of holes.
It just
Yeah.
needs to be bigger or
Their
smaller
camouflage
than,
is amazing.
yeah,
It needs to be bigger than the bone in their beak,
that's wild.
and that's
Oh,
all it
wow.
needs to be. They can fit through as long as that bone
Yeah.
can fit through. The octopus can. Ever seen those videos of people who put them into jars and they like unscrew the lid of the jar from the inside?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
incredibly
they're all.
smart.
Yeah, they are really smart.
There was a story about that person who like worked in an aquarium and
Oh,
they like
yeah.
kept coming in and these fish would be missing. They're like, what
Yeah.
the hell? And they put a camera and there's an octopus in the tank next and he would crawl out of the tank
He would learn
over
their
it
schedule.
and then go in
Yeah.
and eat these fish and
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah.
They're insane.
They're incredibly insane.
Okay, I'm just
And
I
delicious.
kept cutting you off, man. I
No, that's
I got
fine.
on octopus
Yeah.
hype.
So the whole reason I figured that out was because I watched Finding Dory. So shout out to my loving girlfriend Gianna for sitting me down and finally watching it. It was
Thank you, Gianna.
Thanks. Yeah.
honestly it was a
Did
rather.
they
Honestly,
find her?
though, Gianna will never hear that because she doesn't listen to our podcast.
Yeah, that's right. Well, she knows that I was going to have this question in, so she might listen to this episode.
Wait, I have a really important question.
Yes.
What's up, bud?
Did they find her?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys.
All right, ready for my last one?
Yeah.
Yes.
The Eiffel Tower was originally intended for which city? Intended?
Intended.
Sorry.
No
my
problem.
typing today has been
It's okay.
awful. The Eiffel Tower was originally intended
Huh.
for which city?
See, because I thought it was at the Paris World Fairs when they made it, and then it was a radio tower, and then they were like, "This is disgusting," but like people were like, "No, it's a cultural heritage thing."
Yeah.
I thought it was Paris. Was it Milan?
I'm trying to think.
No.
It was built in the early 1900s. We got that
Yeah.
down right, correct? So
late 18.
okay, late 1800s. Okay.
Late 18s.
Okay.
1899.
Yeah, right. That's the latest it can be.
That's
So
true.
I'm trying to think what city it would fit into,
I thought it was
because I know
Paris.
because I know it's just like it's basically just like a structure of steel beams. So
Mm-hmm.
where would that kind of fit in the world in the late 1800s?
I will tell you that it was not France.
Okay.
And that narrows it down to the rest of the Earth.
Correct.
I mean,
But if you're thinking
Yeah.
cities in France,
yeah.
that
Get-
narrows it
yeah.
down.
I'll just say London. Christian?
I'm gonna stick with Milan.
Oh, you're sticking with Milan, right?
All right, it was actually Barcelona.
Whoa, really?
Huh.
The Spanish city though thought that the design was too ugly, so
Wow.
Gustave Eiffel pitched it to Paris instead as a temporary landmark during its 1889 International Exposition.
The World Fair, yeah.
French critics didn't like it much either, though.
Yeah, well, because it was they wanted to tear it down, but then they made it the radio tower. That's what it was.
Huh.
Something
I mean,
like
that you kind of have. Yeah.
Barcelona.
Do you know when the Nazis occupied France, they cut all the power to the Eiffel Tower, so Hitler had to walk the stairs instead of taking the elevator?
Ouch.
Good.
Yeah.
Goose step his disgusting, smelly ass up those steps
Yeah.
with his one testicle and weird penis.
Good round.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why am I thanking you?
I don't know. You're welcome.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Cory, for your good round.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Do you know what I hate the most?
What do you hate the most?
Yeah.
When I have to go walk up the Eiffel Tower steps and my feet hurt.
What do you do about that?
Yeah.
I go down to Rite Aid and I say, my feet hurt. And then the person behind the counter goes like, oh, I'm sorry, bud. Gives me a little head pat. And I go, ooh, thank you, daddy. And then they're like, get out of my sight. Go over there and get Big Mama's foot gel. It's like a like a foot insole, like you get the Dr. Scholl's foot, but Big Mama's foot gel's in a squeeze tube, and you squeeze it in your stick your feet in there, and it gets between your toes and like forms to your feet. And for the next day, you're walking around, you're like squishing, but eventually it gets hard and it forms and makes an insole for you. But then the insole expands a bit, so it lifts your arch. It's really nice. Big Mama's feet gel, but you can't take your shoes off. It expands and your feet get stuck. I've been wearing the same shoes for 4 years. Please help me. Big Mama's foot gel.
I'm so over you. I'm just so done. What's that? Let's do a little score recap. What are we looking at here, Andres?
So I've got 1 point, and you two have 0.
All right.
Yeah.
Not a solid round for anyone.
We're really living up to the name of Not Smart Trivia.
Yeah.
It was a joke, Cory.
I know. I got it. Thank
Okay. I
you.
want to make sure you were looking like you didn't. I saw the cogs turning.
We're gonna fight.
We're gonna fight.
We are going to fight.
Okay. I'm gonna beat you with my shoed feet. Big Mama's foot gel. They also,
Big Mama.
they also weigh. Also makes my shoes weigh like 15 more pounds. It's wild. I'm so strong right now. Okay, Andres.
Right.
Yeah.
Andres.
Sorry, I had to do some rearranging.
It's all right. It's not like you don't have questions for the next 20 episodes. Andres is a overachiever.
Yes, but we
Yeah.
love him for
That's
that.
why we love him.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
No, we appreciate you.
Why, thank you. So, I had a bonus fact on octopi.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I'll do that rather than cannibalize.
Because
on-
it was 3 hearts.
yeah, it was 3 hearts. Octopus blood is actually blue.
I did know that.
Do you know why?
No hemoglobin.
True.
Not the answer you're looking for.
Not the answer that I'm looking for. It's
No oxygen.
what is it? It's a hemocyanin, I think is how it is. But the reason it's blue, it's because it contains a certain metal. What is that metal?
Iron.
That's human blood, man. So
Gosh, you're pretty.
yeah, Christian, do
We
you,
share the same
Cobalt.
tungsten.
Nickel. No, I'm gonna stick with cobalt. I'm gonna stick with cobalt.
it's actually copper.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was going to say aluminium next.
I mean at least you guys weren't naming metals, so I mean
That's true. We
you're not-
could have been like
yeah.
xenon.
Yeah,
Unobtainium.
yeah,
Copper, really?
yeah.
I guess it
Yeah,
kind of makes
it's,
sense because copper oxidizes to green.
Yeah, it's again. I'm kind of making this up on the fly, but it's one of those things where its blood is kind of weird, where in the sense that oxygen is kind of like dissolved into its blood, as opposed to like where humans with like red blood cells take oxygen
Right.
throughout its body.
How we absorb, they dissolve.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also, I think it has to do with the fact that they live in a cold environment, so somehow
Yeah, it tracks for me.
yeah, so somehow their blood is better suited for.
You haven't said anything that I don't believe. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, and
Yeah,
and,
and also while I have you guys here, octopuses are definitely aliens.
I agree.
They definitely are. They're delicious aliens.
They are delicious
they are.
aliens.
Grilled octopus?
But
Oh, man. Oh,
I would never eat an octopus. I would never eat an
No,
octopus.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. Sorry, PETA.
Dude, it's not Pete I'm scared of.
Oh, right.
It's just the octopi themselves.
It's the guy in that room over that's been staring at us this entire time.
Hey, man.
Don't look at him. Andres, what's your next question?
Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to
People.
do some editing here.
Moment.
All right.
Moment.
So this one's a little out of left field.
Because all these other questions are normal as shit.
Yeah, it's called what was it? I just did something weird on my phone. I believe the question is, if you go to Australia and you ask for.
Why don't you just find the question?
Yeah, I couldn't remember it.
We'll pause.
Yeah. All right, here it is. So, if you guys go to Australia and you ask someone for dog's eye and dead horse, what are you getting?
You getting a pint of bitter and a shot of whiskey.
My stepbrother would know this.
Yeah. I will just to narrow it down a little bit. I will. You are on the right track in the fact that it is a consumable,
Well, it's not that.
but it's not that.
Damn.
But I mean,
I'll take it.
even if I got that, I don't think I would be mad.
And you ask for what?
Dog's eye and dead horse.
Is it a cup of coffee and a donut? Pastry? Something along those lines?
You're sort of along the right lines. Christian, do you want another guess or?
No, honestly,
Okay.
the Australian Boilermaker was the best I could do.
Okay, it's actually a meat pie and sauce.
Ah.
Yeah. So believe it or not, I actually got this. This is another one that came from a deck of cards. I actually got it from Aussie slang playing cards by Lingo. Also,
I love it.
if you guys don't believe me,
Oh,
it's in there
my
somewhere.
He brought
He
receipts.
brought the card.
Yeah. Also, I there wasn't a moment where I felt like I could bring this out last episode, so I also brought out the beer deck.
He comes prepared.
Yeah,
I
I
love
tried
it.
to. So
One of our Patreon episodes, we're actually just gonna read off fun facts from the Aussie slang playing
Did you
cards.
say Patreon?
Oh wait, Patreon.com/dumb trivia.
Patreon.com/dumbtrivia.
oh my god, we're gonna get a cease and desist from Patreon at some point.
They're
I
like,
swear.
dude, start an account or shut up. Nut up or shut up,
right.
guys.
Exactly. So in my quick research, dead horse is slang for tomato sauce, and for whatever reason, not a lot of information about dog's eye and dead horses on the internet. But from the pictures that I found, tomato sauce is pretty much just ketchup.
Fair enough.
Yeah, dog's eye and dead horse. Definitely the
Meat pie.
definitely the first meal that we gotta get once we step off the plane into
Oh, yeah,
Australia.
for sure.
It tries to kill you in Australia.
Like the dog's eye and meat pie.
True, but last I heard, just stay in the cities and you'll be fine.
Yeah. I just don't want to see the spiders.
Yeah, no, thank
that's
you.
fair. So for this next one, I'd like to think that we're all semi-domesticated people in the sense that we've bought at least one product from IKEA at this point in our 20-odd years of
I
life.
just went to IKEA for the first time ever.
Really?
Like 2 weeks.
I've never
Yeah.
been, and we're really playing fast and loose with the term domesticated.
Okay,
But let's-
I
let's-
mean, that's kind of what I was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the point?
Apparently they have great Swedish people.
That's what I've heard too. And this isn't the question, but the whole maze thing is so that way you stay in there and you try to and they
buy more products.
they force you to buy more products.
Smart.
Yeah, I actually put together 3 Billy bookcases, albeit the skinnier ones for Gianna on Wednesday.
Nice.
Yeah,
Aw. For a $5 tier on Patreon, Andres will come to your house and put together your bookcases like a nice little boy.
He is a good boy.
sure.
He's a good
Yeah.
boy. He's a good lad.
Yeah.
We like to let him out of his closet a couple times a week and let him know that we love him.
Couple times a week. Wow, you guys must be really playing up the niceties for our listeners.
I will put you back in that closet. Don't you fuck with me.
He's a good kid.
Bring it on.
What's up?
So I don't know if you guys know this, but IKEA products are divided into different categories with very specific names. Why did IKEA categorize their products in such a manner? But it's not required for scoring. What categories pertain to which products?
Andres, because why would you sell your Ungenfleigen with your Dungenstein? Come on. Dude,
Yeah.
why would you?
Yeah, right.
Is food and non-food?
Okay, interesting.
That's what I think.
You think it's food and non-food?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going household and
Yeah.
office.
Okay.
Oh, it's good too.
That is pretty good. So I don't know if good, not bad guesses, but it wasn't the answer that I was looking for. But it's possible that I phrased that wrong. So the whole reason that they divided up their products into those categories was because the founder was dyslexic, and they categorized everything in such a way so it would help him better memorize everything.
Wait, so what are they categorized as?
So I'll tell you.
Thank you.
So any product that is named after a Swedish lake is bathroom supplies. Anything named after flowers and plants is bedding. Norwegian place names are wardrobe. Boys' names or professions are bookcases. Hence the Billy bookcase. Yes.
You said there were 2 divisions.
I said there were 2 divisions.
Yeah.
Did I really?
Yeah.
That's why I said the Ungenflagen für Dragenstüt.
Yeah.
Did I really say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
if
it's
I-
okay. We were very off anyway.
Yeah, I mean, if
Wait, does
if
IKEA carry name brand stuff, or they?
No, it's all IKEA.
it's all, I think it's all their own stuff.
I want to
That's
get.
not a product.
I
Yeah.
want to get Jungeskog, the giant teddy bear from IKEA. It's a giant teddy bear. His name is Jungeskog.
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah,
this is-
that's
this
what-
is the
yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
It's a giant, just fat teddy bear with a tiny head named Jungeskog.
Wow.
He's always sold out because the internet likes Jungeskog.
No.
All
Who
right.
doesn't?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Jungeskog.
Last thing is anything named after a Swedish slang expression is boxes, wall decorations, pictures, or frames.
That's really just the catch-all at the end there.
Yeah, pretty much. I apologize if I said it was 2 divisions.
That's okay. We got it wrong anyway. We weren't going to get
Okay.
that.
Yeah. How many gallons of sap are required to make 1 gallon of maple syrup?
I know.
Yes.
Corey, go first.
It kind of varies a lot, but
Say the question again.
how many gallons of sap is required to make 1 gallon of maple syrup?
Essentially, like, what's the ratio?
Yeah. Because essentially all you're doing with that sap is boiling out the water content.
I'm going to say 152.
Andres,
You're a little high.
A little high.
Yeah.
it's a 10-to-1 ratio. 10 gallons of sap makes 1 gallon of syrup.
No, not according to my research. No, not really.
Oh, well, what's yours?
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
On average, it takes 40 gallons.
Well, that's
Oh.
high.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I was
Yeah.
remember like 42 seconds ago when I was like, I know, like an
didn't
excited
know.
child.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it's like with how many grapes with a bottle of wine.
yeah.
Well, it's because I was thinking a buttload, not a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a real unit of measurement.
We did
Yeah.
talk about that.
So oddly enough, I found this on a small syrup bottle that was served to me at PJ's Pancake House. But I did.
Shout out to PJ's Pancake.
Oh, they're fucking good, man.
Princeton, New Jersey. Go check them out.
Yeah, they got a few other locations too, but
I've only eaten at the
yeah,
Princeton one with you.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's really good.
yeah. They're
Yeah.
really good. But I also did some further research from Penn State College of Agricultural Science. So basically, what you're doing with the sap is you're boiling off the water content to get a final syrup consisting of 66 to 67% sugar.
Okay.
And depending on the sugar content of the sap at the time of collection, anywhere from 20 to 60 gallons of sap could be needed to make
Wow.
1 gallon of maple syrup.
Wow.
Yeah.
We come out here with these syrup facts. Come for the king, better not miss. When do you harvest dark?
Stop. What did you just say?
Coming out here with syrup facts. You're gonna come for the king, you better not miss. When do you harvest dark amber syrup?
Ooh.
What time of year? So you know, like, have you ever had like a good dark amber maple syrup? Which is
Yeah.
like I think like the superior syrup.
I want to
Okay.
say fall, but it's probably too late by then. Maybe spring or summer.
Yeah.
Late winter.
So the darker syrups are in the summer, later in the
Oh,
winter.
really?
You
Okay.
you can harvest whenever you want.
Yeah.
It's just in the winter it's going to take forever because
Yeah.
that was it. I just want to talk about syrup.
All right, cool.
I love syrup.
I do like syrup
yeah.
as well.
All right. Oh, sorry. Did I cut you off? I'm serious.
Don't
Did I-
apologize to him.
No, yeah, first off, don't apologize. No, I was just going to say I want to start an apiary, but continue.
If you go to
Oh.
our Patreon, you can just cut Christian off whenever.
You can honestly, pay us $1 and I'll start talking to you, and you can press a button. It'll just mute me whenever you want.
God, I wish I had that button in
Yeah.
real life.
Corey, you need to.
It works.
Oh yeah, Andres, what's up?
All right. So, during World War I, British Navy Captain Mansfield Smith Cumming of the secret
You mean to tell me this man is doing what in his field?
All right.
Continue.
Yeah. So he worked.
It's like Chesty Puller.
Wait till you hear the question.
Oh no.
All right. All right. So Captain Mansfield Smith Cumming of the Secret Intelligence Service developed an invisible ink using which of the following substances?
No.
A. Vinegar. B. Lemon
no.
juice. C. Iodine. D. Semen. Or E. Milk.
It's D. It's semen. I want to say like I'm 80% sure.
Would be a
it's
great
semen.
coincidence, right?
I'm gonna say iodine.
That also would work.
It's semen.
It is.
It
I
is
thought I
semen,
remember hearing about that.
So buckle up because this is going to be a
I'm
very
very
fun
excited
ride.
for this. And this
Yeah.
was your last question too, wasn't it?
This is my last question. yeah.
I just
great.
shut out again.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
Dude, he gave you
Yeah.
the answer in his name.
Yeah, but who would really?
Yeah.
pick
Well,
that?
but in all fairness, that's almost too coincidental.
It is. That's fair.
That is almost too coincidental. All right. So I did a lot of, given the nature of this question, I did an extensive amount of research for this.
I would also like to put out the listeners who cannot see this right now. Corey's genuinely mad.
All right. So during World War I, the British were looking to develop a new invisible ink that could not be revealed with iodine, which was the go-to method of revealing other invisible inks at the time.
Fair enough.
And
So it wasn't far off.
no, you weren't. So Smith Cumming approached London University scientists to create a new invisible ink. The method of using semen was actually discovered by an SIS agent.
What?
Yeah.
Guys, so
Yeah.
last night, you know those documents? I spilled something on them. Agent, what'd you spill on it? Don't ask.
Yeah.
What'd you spill?
Yeah. So
Semen. Why? Don't ask.
So, the reason that semen makes a great invisible ink is because it can be made visible with either heat or under an ultraviolet light, which I guess weren't really the go-to methods in the early 1900s to reveal invisible ink.
Christian's about to say something. He just had a
Guys,
Yeah.
guys, you saw National Treasure, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember when they get the fucking Declaration of Independence and they're like,
You need heat.
how do you reveal it?
You
They had to
need
use the
heat.
lighter and they used the heat
Yeah.
to reveal
Yeah.
it.
They also use lemon juice, but they use lemon juice and heat. Oh no. So
Oh no, Nick
We need to go
Cage.
find a Declaration of Independence.
they're not going to let us have it. So you know what that means? We're going to have to steal
Steal the
it.
Declaration of Independence.
We're going to have to steal the Declaration of
We're all
Independence.
sitting around. It's on the table. So who's gonna lick it first?
All right. Yeah. So the best part about this is that the agent who made the breakthrough had to be moved to a different department because he was being teased so much by his coworkers.
Yeah, because his
Yeah.
name. Yes,
Yeah.
we teased him.
Yeah, right?
Didn't even know the question.
Yeah. Over 100 years later, we're still teasing the guy.
Aw, poor guy.
Yeah, I know, right? So with this newfound invisible ink, Smith Cumming and his agents adopted the motto, "Now every man has his own stylo."
Oh my God.
This sounds like a bit.
I know, right? But yeah, like I said, I did extensive research on this, so apparently this is true.
That's amazing.
And I think this all comes from Smith Cummings' personal diary, or at least parts of this does.
Oh my God, imagine what you would find with heat on his diary.
I know, right?
It's like, why are all these pages blank?
Wait a minute. So, surprise, surprise, this method wasn't meant to last.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So, letters exchanged by a Major Richard Holm and Smith Cummings subordinate Frank Stagg. Yes.
Who's Major Dick?
Smith Cumming and Major Dick. Yes. Using semen to write letters.
So wait, but you told me Cumming wrote a letter with invisible ink made of semen for Major Dick?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You guys are gonna love
Oh,
this next
there's
sentence.
more
Oh
somehow?
no. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely more. So it's about these letters between Major Dick Holm and not Smith Cumming, but Smith Cummings' subordinate Frank Stagg. These letters stated that messages written in semen stank to high heaven, especially if the semen had been previously collected and stored. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
don't get it.
Yeah. So naturally, what do you suggest when your letters stink because the semen was stored?
I swear to God, if you tell them to eat pineapple,
No, it wasn't that. Close.
thank God.
Close.
I would have quit.
It was close. So it was suggested that in order to alleviate the stench, letters had to always be written with fresh semen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then
So
That's fair.
is that why they call them privates?
sure.
That was funny.
You can add that.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-ch.
Yeah.
I will. I'll add
Yeah.
the rim shot for that.
And also one last reason why it didn't last long is because female agents couldn't utilize this method in the field.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
could not.
Also, if this seems so far fetched, I've got a couple of suggestions for further reading.
I bet you do.
Yeah. The first, it's two books. The first one is Six: The Real James Bonds, 1909 to 1939, by Michael Smith, And the second book is Prisoners, Lovers, and Spies, The Story of Invisible Ink by Christy McCrackis.
All written in semen.
They all stink.
Yeah. Get a clothespin to plug your nose and get your ultraviolet light ready.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, right?
What's the end score?
Christian, you and I are tied at 1.
Rochambeau.
Yeah.
Rochambeau.
And Cory, you got shut out for the second episode in a row.
That's
Sorry, man.
2 for
Yeah.
getting shot in the head.
Yeah. All right. So rock, paper, scissors, shoot, go on, shoot. Best 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Cory, you'll have to narrate for our listeners.
Sure.
Okay.
Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
Christian throws rock. Andres throws scissors. Christian 1-0.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, both throw paper.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, Andres throwing paper on Christian's rock. It is tied 1-1. This next one takes all.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
And Christian comes with the win with a paper on
Get the
rock.
invisible ink. I just came with a win on paper.
You're going to have to make it yourself.
Okay.
And I get to be shot in the head again.
Okay, Christian. Okay, Christian. Okay, Cory.
Remember, hairpin trigger on that gun.
Please don't miss.
I'm not going to. Okay, Cory. For failure to produce enough ink to write these memos, you'll be executed.
Just
May you do better in the future episodes to come.
Bang.
that was like dead on.
That was, thank you. Hey, everyone, make sure to follow us on Instagram at dumb_trivia. While you're there, you can give me a follow. It is at Crimbus Rimbus. And after you're done with that, you can click the link in the bio to check out the music untilthevoid.bandcamp.com. Album comes out October 1st. It's $1 to pre-order, and I'll love you if you do.
And you can follow me at Cory W099. That's on Instagram. And Andres, follow him at.
There's no way this app will last. All lowercase, all one word.
And please, he gave it. And please, follow us on Instagram. I know Christian just said that. But also, we need trivia.
Yes.
And 5-star reviews on iTunes.
Yeah, that would be great
Yes.
too. But we do need listener submitted questions of the week. So please email us to dumbtrivia@gmail.com. Put the host name in the subject line that you want us to read, and the everything else in the bio or the body of the email, and we'll get to it. Or just send us a DM on Instagram, or
Just get it to us somehow.
just get it to us somehow.
Yeah.
You know how to get to
Yeah.
touch
We
with
know.
us.
We know.
Yeah. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
Send us send
just
us
for the
anything
love of
about
God,
anything.
do not send us any invisible ink letters.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
Andres will be reading all of them.
Yes.
And I'll know if they'll stink because apparently it smelled real bad.
Jesus Christ. Cory, what do you got to say?
Roll the outro.
Yeah.
It's Dumb Trivia, where the questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber. It's Dumb Trivia. You'll probably learn a lot of things you didn't want to discover. You don't win anything, but that's alright. You can look down on your buddies with your bragging rights. Hang with Cory, Andres, and Christian too. They're best friends, now they're friends with you. Knowing nothing is the only criteria. Come on, it's Dumb Trivia.